Hello everyone, I am Jayashree, English teacher taking spoken English class. Today we shall learn about present tense. Where do we use present tense and how do we use present tense? Now before going to the present tense, we need to use the tense with the noun. So noun and verb are very closely connected, closely related. So we have to use the proper noun, correct usage of verb with the noun. For that we have to know the nouns in detail. Like I and we is called first person. You is called second person. And he, she and it are third person. And the plural form of it is they. When I talk about myself, I, and the plural form of I, we. So these two make first person. When I talk about somebody in front of me, I call you, I address you. So that is second person. And you doesn't have the plural form because singular, plural, both are managed by the word you. Like we have singular plural in regional languages, we don't have like that in English. Here you substitute the plural form also. It's used the same for singular and plural in the second person. And the third person, he, she, it, the singular forms. I and the person next to me, you. And if I talk about somebody else, it is he or she or it, that is third person. And the plural form of it is they, in common for all these three. For he, she, it, they is a word commonly used for plural. Now the verbs. Tenses are the verbs, refer to the verbs. And they are also called action word. They denote the action, that's why they are action words. And in lower classes for small children, we begin with action words because they have to remember properly the word action is used for the verb. And let us take some action words like sing, eat, play, walk, read, listen. They are all action words. And we have to use these action words with the nouns when we frame the sentence. For first person, how do I use the action word? Let me take the singular form. I sing a song. I eat, I play, I walk, I read, I listen. Now let me try that with plural form. We sing, we eat, we play, we walk, we read, we listen. There's no difference between singular and plural the way I use these verbs. Like you can complete the sentence. I sing a song with my friend. I eat jalebis, which is my favorite. I play in the garden. I walk with my friend. I read books. I listen to music. So you can complete the sentence using, these are all verbs used with I and we. We got to know how to use it with the pronoun I and you, that is first person. Now let us come to the second person. Now the same thing we shall apply. You sing a song, you eat, you play, you walk, you read, you listen. If it is singular or plural, I use you. You come to my house, you all listen to the music. You come to my house when I say I can refer to one person, or there may be hundreds of people. For both I use you. So you is substitute plural also and singular also, and this is the way I use the verbs with you. Now let us come to the third person, he, she, it. They are singulars. Now let me use the verb with he. He sings. I must use yes with the verb. He sings, he eats, he plays, he walks, he reads, and he listens. I must use yes to the verb. I must add yes to the verb if I have to use it with third person singular. He sings, he eats, he plays, he walks, he reads, he listens. So this is made singular adding yes. When you add yes to the verb, to the action word, it's made singular. Just the opposite of the yes you add to the noun. Boys, children, girls, tables, books. You add yes to the noun and you make it plural. But when you add yes to the verb, you are making it singular to use it with singular noun, singular pronoun. So, he sings, he eats, he plays, she walks, it listens, it eats. It can be like this, using yes to the singular third person noun. Now let me go to the third person plural. They sings, wrong. They is plural. I can't use yes to the verb and I have to come back to this plural verb. They sing, they eat, they play, they walk, they read, they listen. Because this is plural. Many must be there. He and she and it and I and you may be there. There are many. So, they is plural and I use this form of verbs to frame the sentence. Now, singular he and me go to playground. See, he is singular. When I add another noun with that, I use plural verb. Me and she walk a long distance. Me and she. So, there is one person here and another person make the plural. So, I have to use this group of verbs. She plays. She plays. But you and she eat well. I and he read books. We and it walk a long distance. So got it? When you have plural, this taken singular, he or she and it's taken separately, you have to use yes to the verb. If you want to add this with any other noun, it becomes plural. And you have to use this group of verbs to make it plural. And where else do we use singular? When I speak about my routine, I use present tense, present form. The action which goes on regularly, we use present form. Like I wake up early in the morning, I brush my teeth, I take bath, I pray for some time, I do my work, I eat my breakfast, I go to my work, I do my work, I come back, I take rest, I walk a little, I watch TV, I sit and read some books, I go to bed. So this may be my general small routine. So when I use the routine form, I must use present form. Because one tense, past tense, it is one day action. If we don't use past tense or future tense to speak about the routine action. To speak the routine action, we must use present form. And like the action which in future which are fixed, we use present form. Like For example, our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, launches demonetization. Prime Minister Mr. Modi launches Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Mr. Modi addresses the delegates. Mr. Modi addresses the investors in Jharkhand. So I use present form where the action is already fixed, which is definite. I use present action. Present form in future reference, we use present form. The aeroplane takes off. So I use the present form. The action which happens at present, we use the present form. And actions which are already fixed for the future, we use present form. And let me talk about the verb has and have. Where to use has and have? Has is singular verb and have is plural. I has a book is wrong. Has is singular and I is singular, but I have to use plural verb with I. Because it is an exception case in English. First and second person we have to use plural form. Like here we have used. Third person singular applies to third person nouns. Singular verb sings, eats, plays, walks, reads. They are all singular, applies to third person singular. And I and you, though they are singular, we use plural form. That's why English is a peculiar language. It makes the rule and it breaks the rule. Like here, I and you are always exception cases. It takes plural form. I have a book. It shows the possession. I have a stick in my hand. I have a pen in my hand. Possession. I have things. She has a big house. He has a big car. It has some fruits in its hand. So has is singular used with third person singular. Now take up this plural. They have. Now you need not by heart or get confused which is singular, which is plural. It happens usually for people. It is confusing where to use has and have. So in your mind, use have with they. They has, it looks very odd. They have. Then have is plural which goes along with they clearly. Has suits singular. So has singular. When you close your eyes and just say he has, they have. So make this difference, it will be easy for you to remember. And the other word very confusing is do and does. Where to use do and does? Now let me apply this with first person. I do the work. I do come to your house. You do the work. You do your homework. So do with singular first and second person. Let me apply with third person plural. They do the work. They do go to college. They do read books. Definitely. Now do is plural because it goes along with they. And with exception cases I and you use plural form. Now let me take up this does. She does her work well. She does her duty honestly. He does his homework neatly. So does is singular with third person singular and do is plural with they. We need to know the difference between he singular third person and singular plural third person. Then we know the difference. Where do we use this? So has and does. These two are singular. Do and have are plural. So this is how we use the present form of the verbs. Verbs which must match with the noun, then the sentence is correct. If you use sing with he sing a song, wrong sentence. He sings a song. You eats is wrong. You eat your food. So, singular, plural verbs, you need to know where to use them with the persons. That's why you must remember first, second and third person, and the singular, when you add yes to the action word, it becomes singular. When you remove yes from the verb, it is used for first, second person and third person plural. So this is all about present tense. When you have singular and another noun with that, it takes the plural form of verb. This is how we use present tense. Like for example, for universal things like sun shines, the moon shines, sun rises, sun rose. If you are talking about one event of one day, you use past tense. Otherwise, it is universal truth. It takes present tense. Sun rises, stars twinkle. So, it is the present form it takes. Thank you very much for watching my video. Keep in touch to watch my other videos also. Thank you. And please subscribe to this channel so that you get more videos, more useful videos which helps you to learn correct English. Thank you very much.